Today I want you to estimate the revenue earned by a petrol pump in a day in July 2021.
Okay. So I'll be asking you some clarifying questions.
Okay.
A petrol pump generally has three sources of revenue that are the sale of fuel, a convenience store, and the air that is filled in the tires. So would you like me to consider all three?
No, for the purpose of this case, just consider the sale of fuel as the only source of revenue.
Okay, got it. Where is this petrol pump located?
So this petrol pump is located in the central business district of the city. So are you from Mumbai?
Yes, I am.
So take BKC as your proxy.
Okay, got it. Do we have any competitors nearby?
So there are 3 other petrol pumps which are located within a 5-kilometer radius.
All right. Okay. So for this guesstimate, I'll be taking the supply side approach.
Okay.
I'll be dividing the day into traffic hours, 3 sets of traffic hours. So I'm taking the negligible hours, which I'm taking from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. I am taking peak hours to be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And the logic behind this assumption is that these are the peak office commute hours.
Okay, fair enough.
So that is why, and since this is a central business district, that information seemed relevant.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, I'm considering the non-peak hours to be 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Okay, perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So from observation, I can say that during the peak hours, one car arrives every 2 minutes. So that brings me to a figure of 240 cars during the peak hours. That would arrive in a day at the petrol pump.
Okay.
Now coming to the non-peak hours, again from observation, I can say that one car arrives every 10 minutes. So that brings us to approximately 50 cars during the peak hours in a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now moving on to the fuel. So a petrol pump generally has 3 fuels: petrol, diesel, and CNG. So would you like me to consider all 3?
So for the purpose of this case, just take petrol and diesel into account.
Okay, got it. Understood. Okay. So I'm assuming that 60% of the cars would require petrol and 40% would require diesel. And the average tank capacity of a four-wheeler is about 40 to 70 liters, but no car arrives with an empty tank. So I'm assuming that every car would demand a refill of 20 liters of fuel.
Okay.
Okay. Now, by that assumption, I am assuming that the demand for petrol is going to be around 3,500 liters in a day.
Okay.
And the price of petrol in the month of July was hovering around 105 per liter. So taking that figure, I come to a number of 3,67,000.
Okay.
Okay. Now coming to diesel, again, the same logic that a car would require around 20 liters of fuel. So the demand for diesel in a day would be about 2,300 liters.
Okay.
Now, again, the price of diesel was hovering around 97 per liter in the month of July in Mumbai. So that brings me to a figure of 2,23,000.
Okay.
Now, adding up both of them, I come to a final number of 5,90,000, which is the total, which is the estimated total revenue earned by a petrol pump in a day in Mumbai.
Okay. That seems about right. We can close the case here.